Trump was elected, I was told that it was the end of the world, and that's what I thought. And I'd already underwritten him as an F, okay? And then 4 years into the presidency, he was probably like a C in my mind. And then as I get a little bit of distance away, I realized, no, hold on a second, this guy was like a B plus. Like, he was pretty good. I voted for Hillary Clinton. I voted for Joe Biden. But this is the honest assessment. The guy did, for the things that he was supposed to do, a good job. And for where every other president found a way to, frankly, make our situation a little bit worse, specifically around wars, he did not do that. And that is a huge accomplishment that I think needs to be acknowledged.
I think the thing that was smart about Trump was that he was willing to do business.
Yes.
He was willing to negotiate, and he did.
Yes, there are reasonable people in the world. This is a Democrat. What he said on this video clearly tells you there are still people that are thinking like this. He is a billionaire. He reevaluates himself, who he voted for, and what he has experienced, comparing Trump to what is going on, and at the end of the day, he is regretting. I will play this video so you can see exactly what is going on before I share my opinion at the end of this video. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please endeavor to do that. And if possible, why not share out this video?
A lot of the good work. I mean, again, like, man, as a Democrat who has been left homeless, who is now definitely in the center, but probably leaning increasingly right, I'm left yet again with an appreciation, despite the messenger, of the message of the Trump administration, because what those guys did was pretty incredible in hindsight. The most important thing that is resoundingly obvious about Jared Kushner is that he is incredibly thoughtful and incredibly competent. And why did we have to spend years being fed all of these stupid lies? Because one can judge for oneself, but Jared Kushner is thoughtful, he's smart, and I thought to myself, I was fed all these lies for years about how this guy was like moping around in the shadows and this and that, and it was all not true.
The thing that was smart about Trump was that he was willing to do business.
Yes.
He was willing to negotiate, and he didn't feel the need to make these moral condemnations all the time. He was willing to meet with Kim Jong-un. He was willing to meet with Putin and Xi Jinping, and he avoided criticizing them personally. He didn't call them dictators. He talked about how smart they are.
Yeah.
It's the art of the deal, right? I mean, at the end of the day, he's looking to do business, and we need a little bit more of that. And I think this is why Jared Kushner was successful, is he went in there with the mindset of a businessman.
Yeah.
How do we find something that's beneficial to both sides?
Totally right. I think that when Trump was elected, I was told that it was the end of the world, and that's what I thought. And I'd already underwritten him as an F, okay? And then 4 years into the presidency, he was probably like a C in my mind. And then as I get a little bit of distance away, I realized, no, hold on a second, this guy was like a B plus. Like, he was pretty good.
And he avoided criticizing them personally. He didn't call them dictators. He talked about how smart they are.
Yeah.
It's the art of the deal, right? I mean, at the end of the day, he's looking to do business.
One's Trump derangement syndrome causing more damage than anything that Trump could have actually done. And I think the answer is yes, because like it's now causing us to not see that good work and then embrace and extend it. So much of the work that happened in that administration turns out to have been right. And that's what's so frustrating for me. The work on the border wall. We didn't like the messenger, so we killed the message. Turned out it was right. Issuing long-term debt to refinance when rates were at zero. We didn't like the messenger, so we killed the message. A structural peace in the Middle East. We didn't like the messenger, so we killed the message. When are we going to stop shooting ourselves in the foot? And when are we going to actually see and take the time to look past who is saying things and actually listen to them word for word?
He is regretting. What happened or what was happening during the Trump administration is not what he is seeing today. But when you want to say this to people, they will never accept. I have been saying this and I will repeat myself. You cannot know the importance of someone when the person is sitting near you. Unless the person is gone, that is when you start realizing how important that person was. Some actually see this, like this man, but they will never stand to actually say it in public. I don't know if they are actually ashamed, to express themselves. But when you see a bold person that is coming out to say this, you need to appreciate him. Yes, I have never done a video about Democrat, and I'm appreciating him. It is reasonable enough to see the difference. When Trump was there, they were able to do businesses, and today there is nothing like that. That is not all. There are a lot of things that have happened, but people will never appreciate that. They will always try to look for loopholes to criticize him, which is concerning. When somebody is good, no matter your political differences, it is important, you should appreciate the person. Whether you're a Democrat or Republican, when I look at what is going on now with the Republican Party partaken to this issue of electing a House Speaker, it is concerning. A lot of division I've seen into this. Why should this be happening this way? Why can't people come together to reason like it is insane? Everybody wants Jim Jordan, but there are just that particular group of people because they don't agree with another person. They don't just want to reason like some says they want to, vote with Democrat to put up a Democrat as a House Speaker. Then you call yourself a Republican. I don't know when that concept that come together will ever happen. I understand people have different perspectives, different reasons to take up the decisions. You need to ask yourself this question: is my constituent happy with the decisions I'm about to take? If they are happy, then you can take up that decision. But these people do this just for their selfish reasons. Because your person could not emerge the winner, you think the other person cannot be. That is what I've noticed. When I express myself, especially on political things like this, I always get people that are offended. Reasons, I always state my point the way I think. If you disagree with me, it is normal. You can drop down in the comment sections. Let me know how you think, pertaining to certain situations. I must not look at things the way you see them. Yes, I can say something that is not right. Correct me on in the comment sections. I can learn also. Thank you guys. Please share out this video.